Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It is January 11th. Hard to believe we're already halfway through the month. We have been really seeing somewhat of an interesting winter, right? Where we've seen a lot of very up and down temperatures, where we've seen record highs and then followed by these big cool spells. And despite the big contrast in temperatures, we just have not seen a lot of precipitation. That means not much in the way of rain, but also not much in the way of snow so far this season. So we're going to break all of that down. We really could use some wet weather and some precipitation here in the region, as things are starting to get very, very dry across the region, and seeing the effects of that as well. These were the pictures posted this week from out at the Wren Lake office, the visitor center there. Those folks sharing these pictures of the spillway, and many of us are in Southern Illinois are very familiar with this spot. Notice very little water making its way over the spillway and into the Big Muddy River. Not the lowest that Wren Lake has ever been, but we're getting in that territory where you're only about 6 inches or so, about a half a foot off of the record low set all the way back in 1974. So gives you an idea that, yeah, well, we are in some very dry times here in the region. All right, the drought monitor coming out every Thursday this week, showing moderate drought taking hold across much of Southern Illinois. As we look ahead to the next couple of weeks, I will not be surprised if we start seeing some severe drought being issued in this. There's just not a lot of good chances for rain out there on the near-term horizon. All right, let's break down rain chances this week. Monday staying dry, Tuesday staying dry. Our next chance for a little bit of rain comes in here Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. That's a cold front that's going to make its way southward. It's not a lot of rain, moves through here pretty quickly, and by, say, Wednesday afternoon, any type of wet weather that would be sticking around is going to be out of here. And that's really it as far as rain chances go for the upcoming week. So how much rain to expect? Well, there you go. Expecting the forecast right now is calling for less than 1/10 of an inch. So that's not going to help us much at all here in the upcoming week. But again, getting to the time period where we could really use a little bit of rainfall. Precipitation outlook. So this is rain and snow next 6 to 10 days. Takes us at least through January 21st. And notice the dry weather staying with us as well, as we do anticipate that dry weather to hang on at least for the next couple of weeks. No real major storm systems out there that are going to bring us much in the way of rainfall. We appreciate you joining us each week for these videos and these video forecasts. These are brought to you by Clark Mix On-Site Concrete, located on the east side of Marion. Make sure you give them a call for all their concrete needs. Great folks to work with. You may see their big trucks going down the highway. I saw one just the other day. And really interesting, they do mix on site, which means it's going to save you time, it's going to save you money. You're not going to have a whole lot of waste that you're going to have to pay for. So some pretty cool stuff there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look then at the upcoming week here and what we're anticipating. Big upper level trough. That's what brought the cooler air in for Sunday, but it is very short-lived. Heading into Monday, we already see the trend towards a ridge building. That orange color you see right over top of us is going to usher in some warmer weather to kick off the week. And then into Tuesday, that sticks around through Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, we're talking temperatures that aren't going to be record-breaking across the area, but high temperatures back near 60 degrees. Keep an eye, though, right up here in the Great Lakes area. We're going to watch another big storm system make its way into the Great Lakes and then sag southward into the south, really across much of the eastern U.S. as we head into the later part of the week. That is going to start bringing in some cooler air from the north, and that's going to stick around then. Another big storm system. Watch this one right up here into the upper plains and up into the upper Midwest. That is going to then drop southward as we head into the later part of the week and into the following weekend. The problem is that each one of these is originating way up to the north. That means we're going to have some cooler air working its way southward, but we are just not going to have a lot of moisture to work with. So yeah, it's going to get cold again. It's going to feel like January, but that probably is not going to mean much for us in the way of snow chances. That pattern looks to continue even as we head into the second half of the month. All right, so as far as temperatures go, temperature outlook, there we showed you there all the cooler air making its way southward. No surprise that we are anticipating cooler than average temperatures taking hold, 6 to 10 day outlook, and possibly even beyond that. But again, not a lot of snow chances out there. Maybe as some of that cooler air works its way in here, it might squeeze out just a few snowflakes, maybe a light snow shower. Right now, for 1 inch of snowfall next 7 days, and we're talking about less than a 20% chance. So don't get your hopes up, snow lovers. All right, here you go. 5-day forecast. Temperatures low 50s Monday, back near 60 Tuesday. That cold front moves through Tuesday night into Wednesday. A few showers possible with that. And behind it, a pretty significant cool down, dropping highs on Wednesday back in the 40s, and then even cooler on Thursday. We'll bounce back gradually as we head into Friday, and then yet another cool down towards next weekend. All right, you can track all this weather with the Nick Housen weather app, free for download on the Apple and Google Play Store. Hopefully you're able to stay warm through your stay on Sunday. We've got some milder weather in store for us Monday. Tuesday looks very nice, once again with high temperatures near 60.